Hey again, everyone. Proof is here. I just wanted to do another card haul thingy. I ordered from Sportlots again recently, and I'm going to do a lot more of these. I went on a buying spree recently. Towards the end of baseball season, I do like to look at some prospects that are under the radar that a lot of people may have slept on that I can get for dirt cheap. And there are a lot of times when, if you know what you're doing, you can get a really good rookie for like pennies on the dollar that nobody knows about. And at the beginning of next season, they're considered a high top prospect and everybody wants them. So sometimes around this time of year, I go hunting. I have some other buys that I did that I will do a future video on. And these here, I just did 3 little quick hits. And I wanted to kind of prove a point on buying low. And for example, one of these here, and I bought from Sportlots, so this person cut their name off, so I can't give them credit. So anyway, I spent $1.97 on these 4 cards altogether. It was I spent 72 cents on 4 rookies and $1.25 for postage, which made it $1.97. So let me clip the tape on this. I'll show you what I got. Keep in mind, this is for $1.97, and they put 2 cards in 1 penny sleeve. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, a Gypsy Queen, Corbin Burns, a rookie. I'm really heavy on him right now. I'm not a Brewers fan. This shirt was just $1 at a thrift store, and I like sports shirts that I can make videos with for $1. As long as it's not one of my hated teams. My favorite team is in sports is whoever plays the Fakers. I don't care for the Marlins. Most basketball I don't even like anyway. But mainly I won't buy Fakers or Marlins. I'm not a big fan of the White Sox either, so just I'll buy prospects. So anyway, let me get back to this. I think this Corbin Burns is a $6 card offhand. I might be confusing that with the Diamond King from 2019 is $8, so that one was $6. A Cedric Burns rookie. Cedric Mullins. Sorry, Cedric Mullins, not Corbin Burns. Cedric Mullins. That is worth $3. And I got his from the previous year. I got the Topps Heritage Minor Leagues, the Base Sox. I love the minor league cards. I just love seeing the names like Sand Dragons or the Jumbo Shrimp. And I just think it's good talking points. I picked up an Owen Miller recently that's on the Indians now, and he played for the Sea Poodles. That's just always a good conversation piece. Anyway, the 4th one that I got, and I don't remember if the value is $5, $6, or $8 or whatever, but tops the Heritage Minor Leagues, and it has Vidal Brujan, Brett Boswell, and Bo Bichette. And for 18 cents, I thought these 4 cards were a complete bargain altogether, considering that the cheapest card is probably the Topps Heritage Minors. So I don't know, $5, 6, 3, and I think this one's like $2 or $3. So not just in terms of value right this second, but I do think Corbin Burnes is a legitimate Cy Young candidate this year. He really broke out. Personally, I think the Brewers are a very scary team this year to make in the playoffs. I don't think the Giants, the Dodgers, whoever wins the wild card with the Padres or Reds, and whoever wins the East, they probably don't want to face Milwaukee right now. Their pitching, I think, has been on point this whole year. That pitching has carried them. So if he wins a Cy Young, I'll take an 18-cent rookie card of a Cy Young winner any day. And Cedric Mullins, he's like my favorite offensive breakout person this year. He was not even rumored to be the starter for the Orioles in the outfield this year. They expected him to be a fourth outfielder, and he just plugged away. And if it was not for the Orioles completely sucking this year, he would be a legitimate MVP candidate. He's more like a complete package of Michael Brantley to me. I just like Cedric Mullins' game this year. I think he's stepped up. All right, let's see here what the other one was. I took the time to get rid of the envelopes so that nobody just watched me 90 seconds just opening envelopes. So this one, let's see, I paid $6.04 for 10 cards. It was $4.64 for the 10 combined, and $1.60 for postage. I'm at that point where I could, with some of these people, spend a sick amount, but then I end up paying like $12 postage, and I don't like doing that. I'm cheap. I don't mind giving somebody $3.50 or $4 for postage if I feel like I'm getting a good deal, but it just gets me when you could legitimately buy 3 or 4 cards, and they're putting it in just a regular white envelope, but they want $6.50 to mail you 4 cards. And I'm like, no, unless I'm getting something of extreme value, I'm not going to do that at all. So I combine the postage as much as I can, and if I'm not getting a good deal, I just cancel what I'm doing and move on. But I have to make it worthwhile. I'm not saying I need to rip everybody off every time, but the deal has to be fair, and why would I spend $1 on a $2 card and pay $6 for it to get here? That's not going to work for me. All right, so I got one of these done. This guy really liked his tape. I'm not complaining. I'm not mad. I have seen over tape before, so if anybody out there just feels like a whole roll of tape needs to be on something, you gotta just make sure that somebody could reasonably open this without having to take a scissor and worry that they're going to cut something they shouldn't be cutting. So anyway, let me get these out of here. All right, let's see. The first one, another Bo Bichette. This time, and I got to take some of these out of the sleeve here. So this one is considered his rookie, the 2020 Bowman. And I'm not doing any graded stuff right this second, so I would love to start sending him stuff back to PSA and such, but unless you're paying $200 and you're willing to wait, it's not something we can even do right now. And they're saying that they hope by Christmas that they can open up to the lower tiers but there's no guarantee on time. And there are people that I know that sent stuff last November of 2020, and they were told they hope they can get it to you by Christmas of this year. So I got stuff ready to get graded. I've been just piling up. I'm probably going to send to CSG and SGC. I know the alphabet soups get confusing. I am not sold yet on HGA. Hybrid grading. I'm not against them. I just need to see more. I don't quite understand what they're doing. So, all right. So I got this for a 2-piece. That was worth 10. These are just some 18-cent hits. Actually, this one I paid 5 cents more. It's the Luis Hill. The chrome one I paid 23 cents for. And I picked up a couple of these paper ones for 18 cents. I have a feeling on the next Beckett it's going to be out of the common range. So I figured if it's a Yankee and it looks like they're going to make the postseason and he's going to be on a playoff roster, I think he could do some damage. All right, just a regular Prism Vladimir. It was 18 cents, so I couldn't argue. I like picking stuff up for 18 cents on hot cards that might be MVPs or Cy Youngs. I just think that they're a decent deal. That might be worth like $1.50. I paid 18 cents. Who cares? All right, so I got one of these. All right, so I got just the regular Bowman base, 18 cents. Nothing special, just like I said, somebody that's I think the MVP is going to be either Vladimir or Ohtani. I don't know anybody on the Yankees that would be somebody that would be considered a finalist. I don't know offhand if there's somebody strong enough on the Red Sox. The White Sox, I can't really name you an MVP on there. Or the Astros, for that matter. It's like it's funny that they just seem like more team efforts, but the single players, Ohtani, Mullins, who is not going to sniff the MVP, or Vladimir with a Blue Jays team that's in 4th place. Those have been the 3 best players in the American League for me. And neither of them are going to be on a playoff team, in my opinion. So I picked up 2 of the Vladimir Brujan Bowmans. Like I said, 18 cents. I'm not afraid to buy a couple of them. I mean, if you're getting 2 Vladimirs at 36 cents, I don't like arguing with those. And the last 2, I got an absolute Acuna. What did I pay for this? I paid 30 cents. And my second big splurge here, because like I said, and you guys don't know me too much yet, that I got the Portraits Sidney Crosby, and that was 33 whole cents. So this is stuff I can put on a dealer table when I do shows. If I wanted to grade the Bichette, I could send it out if I want to go the SGC route. I don't know if the Brujan, which is worth a decent amount, but is it worth grading? with the way that the graders are right now. I just wish there was somewhat of a bulk, and CSG is doing a bulk, but their turnaround time, you could pay $12 for 50 cards or more. And if the turnaround time was 90 to 100 days, maybe 120, I'd be good with that, but they're talking 6 months. And that's the time that they market. So you are going to lose a week either direction. You're looking at like 7 months. And I am just not one for wanting to hold on to stuff for 7 months to get a cheaper price. So the last one I want to do real quick, this is just a 4-spot from, the seller is MCH91LHK. So whatever, I guess that's his initials and somebody else's initials, whether it's his wife, his son, whatever. So this is from the brand new Topps Pro debut, which is one of my personal favorites, although I liked last year's design on Topps better than this year. But it's Topps Pro debut. I got some stuff in here that I really like. And let's get this tape off here. Alright, so all of these were 35 cents each, so I paid $1.40. I don't know if you could see that, but I don't want to put the guy's address on Front Street there. So it was $1 postage. So this cost me a total of $2.40. Yeah, 35 cents a card plus a quarter for shipping, so I paid $2.40 for 4 of them. So I got Colin Barber, who is a highly touted prospect. I got Ronald Acuna's brother, Luis Angel Acuna, who Ronald says that Luis might end up being better than him, and he was serious on that. Another Vidal Brujan, which I am buying a ton of right now. He is 23 years old, and on most teams he'd be playing, but he doesn't really have a position right now. I mean, they're trying to put him in, but he'll be somewhere in Tampa next year, and I think next year he's really going to break out. And Jarren Duran, which is another prospect on the Red Sox that seems to be doing okay. Dalbec, I think, came on a bit recently, and that I think he looks strong. And Jarren Duran, I believe, has a big future. And I paid 35 cents a piece. I'm not hating on that because the postage was only $1. If postage was $4 for 4 cards, I'm not pulling the trigger on that one. So I know most people know me from either Barefoot is Legal or the Freedomizer radio show that I have. I'm probably going to be starting a radio show regarding baseball cards and such, since right now I do Truth Radio Monday through Thursday, and that's not going away anytime soon. I've been on that for 13 years, but I want to do something else, and if I have all these cards and I'm wheeling and dealing and doing things to bring in some extra cash, then why not talk about it and bring some guests on and see if we can talk shop and get this done. So I'm looking to start that probably towards the end of September. So it'll be on a weekend, whether it's Saturday or Sunday, I don't know. But I am looking to start the show in a couple of weeks. I'll be hitting all four of the major sports. If we get a co-host and they are into soccer or car racing, I don't care one way or the other. It's just not my deal. So I'm not going to study the latest on Dale Earnhardt Jr. or Lionel Messi. But if that's somebody else's thing, then cool. I don't really care. It's just that it's hard to focus on sports that you really don't care about. And personally, I don't follow basketball. But I dabble enough because I know there's money in it, and I've made money. One day, coming up soon, I'll show you my LeBron James Chrome rookie. I really was hoping to get that graded by PSA. Hang on, my cat likes to eat these teen bags. I've been holding out hope to send the LeBron James Chrome rookie into PSA. It is a 60-40 centering, which everything else, I put it under some lights. There's no other glitches. The corners look like it just was pulled out of a pack. When I had my card store in 2004, I didn't have any customers. I just randomly opened a Topps Chrome basketball pack that I was selling for like $3. And it was there. So I love when you buy a pack of cards for that cheaper price and you got something that's worth thousands of bucks 15, 16 years later. 17 now, I guess, but I'll show that at some point. I can't show everything in one video, but I'll make some more card videos in between everything else I'm doing. So a lot of my truth stuff I put on Rumble because YouTube censors, and I don't want to lose my channel. And Rumble is more of a free speech, and I am a huge proponent of free speech, which is why I own Freedomizer Radio. And if somebody is going to be censoring, then I'll just use this channel for Barefoot is Legal, for the card stuff and other hijinks, I guess. But my more professional stuff is over on Rumble, and I'll probably duplicate everything I'm putting on YouTube. I'll probably duplicate on Rumble anyway. So if you want to check out my show, I'm on weeknights, Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern, 6 to 9 p.m. Pacific time, as we fight the New World Order and the globalist government. So this is my life. I'll do some more card videos on YouTube, and I will talk to you guys soon.